Oh yeah. We here, baby. Better late than never, yes sir. But if you're ready, let me see some emojis in the chat, please. If you're watching on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, welcome back. I see you, Sassy Gaming. I'm Jod Aviation, Aviation 360. Hello, TGPD. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. J Bay 2608. I see you. Welcome to the stream. Oh yeah. David DiCarlo. I see you, my friend. Welcome back. Aviator Dan is in the building. Welcome aboard, my special friend. Welcome back, my man. Good to see you. Carol, I see you. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Oh, yeah. I say if you're ready to get started today, let me see some emojis in the chat, please. That's not the right song. I'm John. Thank you for that super chat donation, my friend, and thank you for the compliment as well. You are amazing. Thank you, my man. Welcome back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's get it. What is going on, beautiful people? Beautiful, beautiful people. Welcome back. It's your boy Blue. Welcome to Salt Lake City, Utah on X-Plane 11. Oh yeah. I see the emojis coming through the chat now. Welcome back, guys. It's been a week since we went live. I just got back in town and I got so much to share, so much to talk about, but we are already delayed in today's flight, just like my real world flight was delayed by a couple hours. So, you know, it happens in aviation. Today, we're also going to be on the Pilotedge Network. I'm super hyped and excited and getting ready for SimVenture 2021. That is the virtual Oshkosh event that's basically right along parallel with the real world AirVenture Oshkosh event coming very soon. So this happens next week on Pilotedge. So we're going to be on Pilotedge, or attempting to be on it, unless we have any more technical difficulties today. But hopefully nothing goes wrong. Deuce Legend, welcome to the stream. Good to see my friend. Welcome back. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm ready. I'm ready to get started, guys. Anticipation has been killing me for today's stream. We have not been on Pilotedge in like 4 months. It's been a while. It has been a while, and I got some special things to share with you guys as well. We're also using a realistic 737 CDU as well. You should be able to see that on your screen now here on my side. Let's keep the light turned on. There it is. This is made by CockpitMaster, and we'll be using this baby today and tomorrow, as long as everything works out fine with my personal schedule. I did put out a video already explaining everything about this. and my thoughts, my review of it. So if you're interested in that, definitely go check out that on my channel. That was the last video that I posted about the CockpitMaster 737 CDU FMS device. So pretty cool to have that. We also got Next Level rocking with us again today. The specialized chair made for flight simmers, made by Next Level Racing. So a huge shout out to them. Also, as you can see, got the honeycomb yoke here in front of me. I got my Thrustmaster Warthog, A10 Warthog throttle on the right. I do not have a camera for that today. And then I have down below me, we're using the TFRP Thrustmaster rudder pedals. So I know a lot of times you guys ask what we're using in our streams. So I want to get that out of the way in the beginning. All right. So unless you guys have any more questions, we shall begin. Would be nice if YouTube had a cinema mode, just like Twitch does. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it'd be nice if it had that. No problem, Ickmans, man. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really do appreciate that. Do I want to send it to you to test? I wish I could, dudes. I wish I had the power to do that, but I don't. Jay knows the way. Ayo, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you, my man. I see you guys ready to get started. I am definitely. As I said, leading up to today's flights, I have had quite a lot of technical issues, so I am very thankful to even be here right now and live with you guys. So let's get this baby fired up. Simdad, I see you coming through. Hasn't shown up yet. Thank you, my man, for that super chat donation. Appreciate you so much. You're amazing, man. What's good with you, bro? Hopefully you're doing well. I've been watching your streams. I haven't said anything in chat lately because I've been busy, but I have been tuning into your streams, man. Thank you, man, for becoming a member as well. That's huge, guys. That's huge. Thank you, man, so much for that, bro. I really appreciate that. All right, let's get this Boeing 737 from Zibo fired up. Batteries on.
What's good with my boy?
Wind 120 at 7.
Man, that's loud.
10.
So you can hear it. We are connected already to Pilotedge, and that is the ASUS. I'm just gonna turn it down for right now while we get the plane going. Let's go and kill the music, and we'll start off with the IRS as we usually do. So I'm just gonna go up to the top here. Ooh, wow! I just hit that. Up to the top here. I think we got the lights on. We do not yet. So we'll go align, and we'll set this over here to heading. And we'll get some panel lighting going on, because I know it can get kind of dark in these streams. And we'll get the smoking signs on, seatbelts 2 on, windows heat. That's gonna come on. We have the nav lights on currently. That is all we really need. So that is good to go. And now, go down here, and we'll set it to, actually it's already set to ground crew, like to load, so they're already loading up the passengers, which is good. That's what we want. We got the chocks on with the GPU connected. That's the power that we're on right now, and we'll do our payload here in just a second. Before we do that, let's go ahead and hop into we're missing something here. Our FMCs are not turning on, so I did not click something. Oh, here, there we go. We got ground power now. I was wondering, like, why is it not working? All right, cool. Now we should see down here we have things. So you see here, this is a replica of the 737 CDU, so it looks just like it. You can see everything you see. Steven, tell me welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you, man. So we go up here to FMC D-Link, position initialization, and we are at Kilo Sierra Lima Charlie. Put that in reference airport, and we'll go over to the next page and grab our GPS left position, go back, and we'll drop that. Actually, before we do that, let's go up top here in our simulator, up to nav on left and nav on the right, back down to our CDU, and here on in the physical CDU, I can now paste that IRS position in there. So that's good to go. Let's go to route. It already says KSLC here. I'm going to click on origin, and then we are going to Denver today. Quick trip to Denver, Colorado. In real life, I just got back from Denver, Colorado. It was such a fun trip. Again, we'll talk more about that en route. I don't want to slow down the setup process of today's flight too much by discussing my trip too much. Fly with Rookie. Hello, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, my man. Yes, this is one of the reasons I want to stream it, because I want you guys to see it in real time. It's a lot of video magic can happen, and I can kind of make things look good. But now you guys can see the good and the bad about this up close and kind of personal, I guess. Not really personal, but up close. There it is. Thank you, man, so much for that subject donation. That means a lot. Appreciate that. We also will be flying with a virtual airline today. Yeah, I ended up joining a virtual airline that goes by the name of Virtual UA. Is basically United Airlines Virtual Airline, and I like the way they're organized. And I was like, yeah, I'll give it a try. I've been kind of looking for more variation in the types of flights that I do and locations that I go to, so I was kind of shopping. And so this is one of the ones that I chose. Not saying they're the best one, but I so far have enjoyed all the flights I've done with this VA. Alright, so I want to get our clearance and delivery before we put in our entire flight plan, just in case they change it up. Again, we're on Pilotedge. I've already, actually I haven't filed it yet. I'm going to file my flight plan now. But basically, flight plan is we're going from Salt Lake City to Denver. It's going to be the Rugged 1 departure via PERTY. And then it's filed as if they give it to us. Flight number 370 is what we're expecting to cruise. Our alternate will be Colorado Springs. I actually drove to Colorado Springs this last week. And yeah, that's basically it. So I'm going to file that flight plan. Call sign today is United 116. We'll go back to, actually let's go to InitRef Index. I'm going to go get our weather, which is always helpful. So I'm going to go to, where is it at? I think it's actually backup page, right? It's in menu, yeah, menu, data link, AOC, and then request, weather request. I'm gonna type in KSLC. I'm not looking at the chat right now, just FYI, because my head is obviously down. And hit send. Once I hit send, it says VHF in progress. Give it a second, we should see a message pop up here. There it is, message, and there's our weather. So 130 at 7, visibility is 10, few at 12,000, broken at 18,000, temperature is 31, dew point 08, and altimeter is 2908. So it's good. I'm actually gonna compare that to the actual ATIS. So I'm gonna be quiet here. I'm gonna turn the ATIS up.
Visual approaches in use. Simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. VFR departures, contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Delta.
Alright, that's Delta. I'm gonna listen to it again.
Salt Lake City International Airport. ATIS information Delta. 1554 Zulu. Wind 120 at 7. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 12,000. Ceiling 18,000 broken. Temperature 31. Dew point 8. Altimeter 290908. Arriving and departing runways 14, 16 left, 16 right, 17. Visual approaches in use. Simultaneous approaches to parallel runways in use. VFR departures, contact clearance delivery. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information Delta.
All right, beautiful. We have information Delta. I'm actually gonna switch our radio over. There we go. So we should stop hearing that. Thank you very much, Amjad Aviation, for another super chat donation, man. That's freaking amazing. Thank you so much for that support. It says, I really think Microsoft Flight Simulator is overrated. It makes my PC hot and crashes a lot of X-Plane. X-Plane can go long haul, no problem, and has good FPS. I think it varies on people, man. But that's cool. I'm glad that X-Plane's working so good for you. It sucks that Microsoft is not working so good for you. Hopefully that'll be fixed in this next big sim update coming up for Microsoft Flight Simulator, where they're supposed to be optimizing a lot of things for console, and us PC users should see a huge benefit from that, depending on your system. But alright, so that ATIS pretty much matched exactly what our weather info shows here on our FMC. So go back to InitRef Index route, and I'm actually going to go ahead and get our clearance delivery here. Yes, this is Pilotedge SimDad. And let me see, make sure I'm on the right frequency for clearance. I'm gonna go over here to Avatab Airport. We type KSLC. So it's a pretty easy way, honestly, to find the frequencies you need, because Pilotedge uses the real world frequencies. So if the frequency is there in real life, it should work on Pilotedge most of the time, like 99% of the time it works. So the clearance delivery is a 127.3. And I think that is what I have put in. Yeah, 127.3. So go ahead and key in and ask for clearance to Denver, and we have Delta. Salt Lake City clearance, United 116. Look for IFR to Denver with Delta. And hopefully my mic works.
Unit 116, Salt Lake City clearance, clear to the Denver Airport, rugged 1 departure, PERTY transition, and then as filed. Climb, maintain 10,000. Departure frequency 135.5. And squawk 5157. Do not exceed 230 knots until advised.
Clear to Denver via the rugged 1 departure, PERTY transition, climb, maintain 10,000. Departures on 135.5, squawking 5157, and do not exceed 230 knots. So advise United 116.
United 116, read back correct.
Beautiful. That is my favorite words to hear on Pilotedge or on any multiplayer network is read back correct. Let me know in the chat what your favorite ATC call is, like what your absolute favorite thing to hear on the frequencies, whether it be another player or yourself or the controller. Just let me know that in the chat. All right, so he basically gave us exactly what we filed, which is beautiful. It's exactly what I like to see. So now I'm going down here, and there's something I'm missing actually. Let me see something. Hold on. Yes, we're doing with my virtual airline. We've been given the flight number of UA621. Now this doesn't actually matter like at all. I just put it in. Our call sign is still United 116, but this is our actual flight number that we have with the virtual airline. I'm gonna go over to departure arrival. We're probably expecting 16 left, and it's gonna be the rugged 1 PERTY transition. There's PERTY. Let me do this here just in case you guys can't see very well on this one. I'm gonna go over to route. I'm gonna activate that, and then I'm gonna go to the next page after PERTY. I think we'll be going straight into our arrival section for Denver. Pretty short flight. We're expecting about an air time about 58 minutes, so not very long. We're gonna actually go departure, arrival, maybe 16 left is what we might get. The star is going to be the longs 1 via KAMPR. There it is. It didn't work for a second. And then transition, I don't actually know, but I do have my charts. So I'm gonna go to my chart. And this could change. Now this is the part that could really change depending on what ATC gives us. I try my best to kind of predict what they may give us, but you just never really know, to be honest. So if we're landing 16 right, according to my chart, we should get... I love how there's a KAL transition. There's KAL, there's KIPR. I'm looking on my chart to find out where the heck all that stuff is. If we do 16 right, that's if we get 16 right. HD, hello. James says his favorite ATC saying is caution, wake turbulence. Those are pretty cool. I mean, in real life, I wouldn't be excited about that, but in the sim, even though you can't actually simulate it, it's pretty darn cool. Let's say KAL. KAL makes sense to me. I think KAL might be the right one. Either KAL or Tishner. I need to double check that. But yeah, readback correct is definitely my favorite. Yes, I'm flying with Virtual United. Yes, I am. Yeah, let's go with I was gonna guess. We'll go with KAL. I might do no transit. We'll do a KAL for now and go over to route. And now we can do our perf. So hit execute on that. Performance, so cost index today, again given by the airline. Usually I just kind of give it whatever number I want to give, but for the sake of simulation and role play, I guess we'll go with the one that they gave us, which usually is 5. 5 so far has been the cost index I always get from them. And then as far as my reserves, so I'm trying to get these numbers right better and more often now than I used to. I don't actually know what the reserves are. I'm gonna go with 1.6 again because that's just my default number. Just to save us some time. Our zero fuel weight, our estimated zero fuel weight, this is gonna change once we load up. So 132.8, and then our cruising at 37,000 feet, so 370. There it is. So there's a steep descent after Newell. We'll go ahead and clear those out. Hit execute on that again. Insufficient fuel. I know we haven't fueled the plane yet, so we're gonna come back to that. We're gonna leave it here on the perf page while we go ahead and fuel her up. So let's go over here to our avatar and fuel payload. So payload today. Actually, let's go back. Let's do fuel first. There, fuel. So we need 13,000 pounds. Let's go with 13,000. I'm gonna go right. I'm gonna give it exactly how much SimBreeze says I need. 13,003. Right down to the number. And we'll do a pretty full flight today. We'll click here and we'll just go with. Actually, we want a bit more people in here. Let's change the configuration to a 189 seat config. So less leg room, more passengers, more money. You know what I mean? Payload. I'm gonna click here. We can do a max of 27 in the front row. We'll put male and female there. 42 in the second row. It's gonna be a full flight today, baby. Oh yeah, 36 here on the exit row. Probably what that is. 42 here. Another 42 here. Something by Ramba. I do have that song, Jay. I do. Cargo. We're gonna go with about 1,200 in the front, 1,200 in the back. It's just kind of made up number. It doesn't actually give me. I think like the airline S12,000. Let's go back 10. Thank you very much, Piano Inspiration, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Appreciate you so much. By the way, guys, I'm not currently looking at the chat like actively because I'm setting the plane up. But once we get airborne, I'll be more aware. All right, just letting you know. All right, that is good to go. So what we need to do, actually, no, it's not. I'll take it back. When you go fuel truck and get the fuel truck out here. If we go outside, we will see the fuel truck out there doing his thing. I don't know why the jetway won't connect. It was connected earlier. So we got our guy down there. Tell you, man, he's loyal. He never gets a day off. He never gets a day off. So that's getting loaded. So while that's happening, we can do our performance takeoff calculations. Like expecting 1.6 left, but we might get 1.6 right, and that'll be a longer taxi. Let's go 1.6 left. There it is, dry. The winds right now, and I had it on my screen, but now I don't know what it is. The winds right now in Salt Lake City are, I'm gonna use something else. There's the winds right now are 130 at 7. So we'll click here, 130/7. Enter. Outside air temperature is currently 08 degrees. Type 8. And then QNH is 1015. 1015. Takeoff weight, we don't know that yet until we get all the fuel loaded up, so we can't really do much there. I believe the IRSs are aligned. Yes, they are. Beautiful. Let's go get the APU powered on while we're waiting. So let's go down here. Start the APU up. It's your boy Ver. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Not when they say that to you, but when they say that behind. All right, gotcha. So I assume when you're flying a heavy jet, and you're taking off, and right before you go over to departure, you hear the tower controllers say, whatever they are, caution wake turbulence, because you're causing all the wake turbulence. I gotcha. That's a pretty yeah. I feel you. Just kind of gives you that sense of power, I guess. Clear for immediate takeoff is your favorite call. Yeah, I still think for me nothing beats readback correct, especially when you do an entire readback like we just did today. On VATSIM, you can get away with like doing a very abbreviated readback, and it still helps, especially if you're new. Jake Lewis as well, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Good to see you. But get the APU gens popped on, APU bleed on, packs on, some air in this baby. But if you're doing a full readback, it is so good to hear readback correct. So good to hear. So good to hear. Like, it's like you get this huge sigh of relief, you know what I mean? Last thing you want to hear is a correction or whatever. Not that it's that big of a deal. People make mistakes all the time. You guys know that by watching my live streams. All right, our what was it? Our
6607 uniform, contact NorCal approach.
spot code is 5157.
35107 uniform.
Also gonna get the lights on down here because it's pretty hard to see. So 5. Thank you very much, Paolo, Polly the Pilot, for the subscription, and welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Thank you. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. 517. Angry Badgers. Thank you for the follow as well. Welcome to the stream. It is great to see you with us today. Thank you so much.
Altimeter 2987.
2987, just in uniform.
And let me know, guys, if ATC is a bit too loud. I don't think it is. I have it turned like down already. So if you can't hear it, just let me know. Give me feedback. This is the perfect time to get that that piece of feedback. We need to switch over now to Avatab and take a look at what the ground frequency is. So we can do a 121.9er, and we get connected to Salt Lake City ground. And there it is. That's who we'll be talking to next. We're still actually waiting, kind of stalling for the fuel to be done. Let's see if it is. It looks like it is done. Go to our payload and see that that fuel is loaded. Because we have the APU turned on, we are actively losing fuel. It's kind of a downside to having your APU turned on, but it's okay because we got air and power to the plane. So now, though, we can go back down here and do our load sheet or whatever. And if we click here on ground weight, it'll give us our actual. So 146.7 is our new ground weight. Still giving us that issue that we'll check on our arrival here in just a little bit. But that is good. I'm not going to mess with the planned fuel, and we could do cruise wind though. What is our cruise wind? Ever since I got in this FMC, I've been a bit more particular with the information I put in it, because I kind of I don't know, it kind of gave me the inspiration to look more into how to use an FMC, you know what I mean? Let me see, top of climb, I don't know, here it is, top of climb, KAMPR. Looks like the winds are gonna be 284 / 056. That's gonna go here. And then the ISA deviation, or ISA deviation, is gonna be actually +7, so just 7. I'm getting all this from the from SimBrief, by the way. And then I guess it's a new outside air temperature. Actually, could we change that? Yeah, I think it's okay. Execute that. Again, getting those. You can see here it says message when I do that. N1 limits. We'll stick to what's there for now. That's good. I'm gonna go to takeoff. Flaps will be 5, and we can just click here for our CG, and we get our V speeds 139, 141, and 146. And I think that is all we need to do here. Let's go back to our legs page and check on that, because we did have a couple of issues. Go to next. We got a discontinuity here. I'm gonna click on KAMPR, put that in there, execute that. Actually, execute again, and scroll down. So you see a steeper. So you see right here. I'm sure you guys see that in the stream, but right here you can't really see it at all. It's like a light. It says message, just like it does on the in our sims. If I clear it, it'll go away. So all right. So again, 37,000 feet. So we're expecting. It's gonna be a very short cruise section. It's saying that we're going to be descending too steep at some point. I don't know where. But alright, I think we're good. I think we are good to go. Yeah. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anything. See, we got our climb stuff. We got our speed restrictions in here, 10,000. Got our cruise. Might actually change it to 230 if we hop on VNAV. So alright, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. APU is on. Let's go ahead and get the boarding complete. And welcome everybody aboard. We'll get the door shut.
Folks, very pleasant good morning from the flight deck. Currently getting ready to button the ship up and get on our way here. I want to thank you so much for choosing United. And also remind you that those three...
Thank you, Nightbot, for the
are permanently here for your safety.
information. Let's get disconnect GPU.
We'd greatly appreciate it. Looking like smooth sailing.
We are going to have to go outside and get rid of these trucks. Using ground handling deluxe today. And I'm just going to drive away all. They'll all move away. And I tend to take off with doors open, so I got to make sure all the doors are closed. Alright, they're closed. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, let's pre-select our altitude for 10,000 feet. And he said do not exceed 230 knots. So we'll just put this here at 230 knots. Flight director's on. We'll set our, you know what I do want to do is go back here and get our weather. So weather is 2998. And put that on both sides. I can't see that at all. There it is. Steep descent after Newland. Thank you. Where's Newland? There it is. Yeah, it's steep descent of 1,000 feet. That's fine. For me, it's cool. You know, I'm good with that. I'm all right. I'm all right. All right. Are we in a non-movement area? Can we push back, or do we need to request?
Clearance check car
Yeah,
24
we'll be
with
pushing
you.
back onto the onto
parts
a
of Boeing
taxiway.
field
So.
and information Quebec.
Check card 24, send it at clearance. Clear to the Boeing Field Airport Techie 3 departure to Techie, and then as filed. Columbia SID, except maintain 5,000. Departure frequency 121.3. Squawk 1376.
Okay, clear to Boeing Field, Techie 3 departure, Techie transition is filed. Columbia Civics have maintained 5,000.
All right.
121.3 is
Get the pushback truck ready.
1376 in the box, check card 24.
Check card 24, feedback
Ground to cockpit, where do you want us to put you?
Right there.
Ground to cockpit, the tow's driving up now.
All right, so we're closer to runway 16 left at the moment. So that is what we are expecting to get, unless he just wants to give us a long taxi, which doesn't make any sense, but he might. And for you guys, I'm gonna get the charts ready on this screen because I think it's helpful if you guys can actually kind of follow along with me. I think I closed Restream on accident. Yeah, I closed the chat. Yeah, this is why you don't take off in third person. Yes, sir. Alright, Denver. I'm excited to fly to Denver, man. I
All
am.
doors and hatches are closed. We're connecting now.
Melanie, hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Alright, arrival will be the Laura, something with the L. Longs. Where's it at? There it is. Longs, Winard Ave. You should definitely pull out the 320 and fly the route. It's gonna be a beautiful route, guys. We're in Salt Lake City, Utah. Salt Lake City to Denver is just nothing but mountains, and it just looks amazing. So I definitely highly recommend this route. It's a nice short route. You can fly with the airliner, you can fly with a turboprop. You could even fly this with a GA plane if you want. Shouldn't take that long, honestly, in a GA plane. We're expecting 16 left, maybe 16 right, maybe. There it is. And then I will go and grab. Why does the pushback voice sound different? That is because I do have a mod that changes and it allows for some variation in the voice. It's not always the same voice. Even if I'm flying in the U.S., if I fly one flight and then fly a different flight, both from Salt Lake City, I might get two completely different pushback truck drivers' voices, which is the reason why I downloaded it. It's pretty cool. I actually want the
Number
airport
07, uniform contact, Oakland Central.
Yeah, flight's only 58 minutes for us.
132.
Alright, we're right here. We're expecting him to push back, tilt his push back nose to the north. And he'll probably take, what's this, hotel to Hotel 13. One thing they do is elevation here is 4,200 feet in Salt Lake City. Let's go up top. And I'm actually going to hide the FMC camera from now because we're not even using it. So I don't want to just have that clogging up the screen. So 4,200 is actually already set. And then 37,000 is our
Channel take ground, check card 24 at Atlantic, with Quebec ready 10 mile altimeter.
Alright, they're stepping on each other.
2986, advise with the weather, say request to be able.
Alright, beacon lights turned on. We should start hearing noises from the flight attendants. I am at gates Foxtrot something. I'm at basically at concourse F, but F something. I think it's like F7. One thing I learned, I actually flew into Salt Lake City with the airline a couple of days ago in preparation for today's flight, and I found out that in my version of Salt Lake City's airport, it does not include the B concourse and the A concourse. Like, it's not even in this scenery at all, which is kind of a letdown, but it might be new construction. Who knows? Let's go ahead and ask for pushback clearance now.
Check our 24, San Jose ground. Runway 30 left at Bravo, taxi via Delta.
Either under the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment.
30 left at Bravo, Delta, Whiskey Bravo, check our 24.
If you need help, ask a flight attendant. I'll be happy to assist. You may use your small lightweight devices such as mobile phones, tablets, and e-routers while we're parked at the gate. Large devices such as laptops and DVD players may be used until we're ready to depart. At that time, they must be stowed either under the
Sounds
seat
good.
in front
Sounds
of
good,
you or an
Melanie.
overhead compartment.
All right, so if we can get this pushback.
Number 074, when you file an IFR flight plan, the M20D is a model number. The type designator is Mike 20 Papa.
And monitor connecting flight information. Our Economy Plus seats feature more space and are reserved for our Mileage Plus Premier members or for customers.
Salt Lake
who
City
purchase
ground,
these
United
seats in
116,
advance.
requesting
If you'd like to
pushback
purchase
onto
Economy
hotel.
Plus seating on this flight, please ask.
Yeah, 116, Salt Lake ground, verify squawk 5157.
Oh, 57. United 116 squawking 5157.
San Jose ground, jet car 24. Can you verify the intersection for takeoff on 30 left?
United 116, push to hotel approved.
Push to hotel approved, United 116. All right, let's go.
Check
Please
out
park
24, it's full length on your side.
Okay,
This
push is
intersection,
commencing.
Bravo,
Go ahead and start the
30
engines.
left.
All right, set our
Bravo, taxi
RTO
via
here.
Whiskey, Bravo.
Okay, Roger, this was confirming it was at Bravo, and that's
pumps
full
on.
length. We're making the right on Whiskey now, and we'll
There is
call
no
power
fuel in the
Bravo,
center,
jet car
so we don't
24.
need the center fuel tanks.
Yeah, it's not technically full length because full length is Alpha 1, but I'm not going to cross you just so you can go full length, so it's technically an intersection departure.
And with
Okay,
the packs
Roger,
turned off.
we'll note that, jet car 24, thanks.
Beacon's already on. Let's fire them up. Start with the right engine. That's the ground.
Welcome aboard, and thank you for flying United today. We appreciate your attention as we demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. Please switch all smartphones, tablets, and e-readers to airplane mode.
07 uniform,
Or
copy,
disable cellular
Lucy, at or above
technology for
4,000 for the ILS
For
runway
taxi,
32
takeoff,
approach.
and landing, smaller personal electronic devices must be secured, and larger laptop computers must be switched off and stowed.
See you in a bit, Melanie.
Destination.
Docky, hello.
Attendants will advise if it's necessary to turn off and stow your device. Whenever the seatbelt sign is on, your seatbelt should be fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten, slide the metal end into the buckle. Tighten by pulling the loose end of the strap. Lift the buckle to release. We suggest you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times, even when the seat...
I just realized this is not a hotel.
Operations complete. Set the brakes.
Park brake set, starting engine number 2.
Stand by. We're disconnecting the tow now.
They did not take out Castrator's voice. I just have a new voice pack that varies the voice.
Tow's disconnected and bypass pins removed. Signals on the left. Have a good one.
All right, it sounds to me like we almost have 2 good engines. There it is, stabilizing there around 21 degrees and 1.
Smoking is not allowed on this.
Very nice. All right, so now we have the engines up. Let's get the gens on, Gen 1 and Gen 2. Get the hydraulic pumps turned on, probe heat on. Go up top just a little bit more, get the yaw damper turned on. We'll get the APU turned off. APU bleed off. Packs to auto, isolation valve to auto. Trim air is on. So our pressurization is set correctly and set to auto. Let's see what else. I was kind of like skimming around. Should do our flows. That's the way I should do it. Seatbelt signs are on.
Check our 24 verified squawk 137.
And looks good to me. Let's get the runway turnoffs on.
Roger, 13.
Tax lights on.
Check car 24.
Flaps down, 5.
Check our 24, contact northbound departure.
And quick flight control check. Make sure it's tight. Alright. It is. It's my keyboard is the thing is not tight. Everything else is tight. Alright, cool. We're good to go.
Check our 24, NorCal departure.
I will say I've been having issues with my honeycomb yoke lately. It's have like a dead zone problem where it's like it's not centering correctly. So you'll be seeing me fight that.
Remember the speed restriction of 200 below a Bravo shelter.
All right, so let's get it. Let's go and ask for taxi clearance to runway 16 left, most likely. And we still have Delta. I'm gonna check if the ATIS has updated since then. It may have. Yeah, it probably did. Let me get the ATIS real quick on my iPad. And information Echo is now current. And 298 still cool. Let's go. Salt Lake City ground United 116 is ready to taxi with Echo. Thank you, Jay, for the METAR.
7,000, check car 24.
Not sure he heard me.
And departure, check car 24, question.
United 116, solid ground, runway 16 left, taxi via hotel.
16 left via hotel, United 116.
Check out 24, go ahead.
Alright, parkway release, let's go.
I just was wondering, it was our autopilot taking us on a wonky wide turn, but we're finding the departure correctly, aren't we?
You weren't initially when I asked you where are you going.
Okay, it just must have been the autopilot kicking on and taking a weird wide turn, but just wanted to make sure we're on course for jet car 24.
And it's jet car 24. Group numbers with commercial registrations when you're in November. It's got to be separated, but commercial just always group numbers. Check our 24, climb and maintain level 190.
Up to 190, check car 24.
Good to know.
Check car 24.
Good old Pilotedge. Welcome back to Pilotedge, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not sure you guys can hear that little conversation. He was saying the difference between a commercial call sign and a basically a general aviation call sign, and how one of them you say 24, one of them you say 24.
Track, I can see what your autopilot did. It's supposed to be from Melpetz, a right turn until your direct Spittens.
I didn't even know that personally. I would have got that wrong myself.
Going rather than direct, it intercepted the path.
All right, let's go ahead and get our tower frequency. Let's try to do our best to stay ahead of the aircraft today, and have a successful flight, hopefully.
Roger. I will keep an eye on that.
All right, ground tower's a 118.3.
Thanks for the heads up.
I'm not sure that's right, but that's the one that I see.
Check our 24, turn right.
Matter of fact, I'm probably going to use a chart one instead. But I'm going to put that in 18.3.
Okay, up to 190, right turn. Can you copy the heading again for check car 24?
Check our 24, turn right, heading 290 back to San Jose.
Okay, right turn 290.
Yeah, so runway 16 left It's 119.05 actually.
Uniform, no traffic is
119.05.
between you and Santa Rosa. Report cancellation of IFR or Mr. Approach airborne this frequency, or you can cancel on the ground within 5 minutes of landing on 122.2. Change to the advisory frequency.
Right, that should be the correct tower frequency. Here we go. Oh, yeah.
24, stay indicated airspeed. 128 and climbing, jet card 24. That restriction only applies, the 200 restriction in this instance, it should say only applies underneath Bravo shelf. So once you're clear of the Bravo shelf, then the normal under 10,000 is 250, right? Roger, we copy. We're just picking up speed again in the climb. We wanted to slow down, go in the wrong direction, jet card 24.
Alright, before we take off, just kind of listening in on our conversation. Leaving Salt Lake City, here's our departure. Be going, probably getting radar vectors to Bubby at or above 11,000 feet. Make sure I'm not missing my turn. Now we're good. We're all the way to the end. Yeah, so be at or above Bubby. After that, we'll make a right turn at 054 to Rugged. From there, we'll continue to Hertz and then to PERTY. No, not really any altitude restrictions.
24 with Oakland Center.
He's gonna give us. He's already given us 10,000 feet and 230 knots, so we can't exceed that. So he's kind of giving us the restriction. We don't actually have any of the restrictions posted on, as I see it anyways, on the chart. Yeah, so when we depart 16 left, we'll be doing a climbing right turn on a heading between 280 clockwise to 340. That's interesting. Or as assigned by ATC. So I'm assuming he's going to give us a heading when we get cleared for takeoff, as I'm reading the chart now. So be prepared for that. Dougal, welcome back, my friend. Good to see you, bro. Welcome aboard. Hopefully you're doing well. K-State fan, welcome to the stream as well. Welcome back. Good to see you guys. I'm gonna hold it right here. 16 left. Let's go ahead and switch over to tower 119.05. Once we get that switched over, we need to go ahead and throw in our departure frequency, which is 135.5. That's what he gave us at our clearance, on our clearance. Now, is it 135.55? 135.5? That's the question.
0 set up in uniform links, IFR cancellation
I'm gonna go with 5. That's a lot of 5s.
Maintain VFR for exchange.
Alright, Swalking Charlie, 135.5. We got tower plugged in, and we all ready to go. Salt Lake City Tower, United 116, holding 16 left at hotel, ready to go.
And 116, Salt Lake City Tower, turn right heading 295, runway 16 left, cleared for takeoff.
295, 16 left, clear for takeoff, United 116. Alright, that's our heading. Release park and brake, let's roll. Get the land lights on, taxi and runway turn-offs off, strobe lights on, and let's get it. Kamali watching live from St. Lucia. Nice. 295. Let's not forget that. There it is, 295. This will be a turning right turn. We'll send it, baby. No problem, Patrick. Good to see you, man. I'm late myself today. Had quite a few technical difficulties getting us on the board for today's flight. But hopefully what I've seen the worst of today. Alright, we're getting lined up at 16 left, I'm sorry. And here we go. Alright guys, let's do it. 40%. He's stable. Toga. SP's alive. 70.
80 knots.
Here's 80. Chrono. 100.
V1. Rotate.
Woo, baby.
Positive rate.
You're up.
$400.
Alright, right turn. Climbing right turn to 295. Let's put the nose down. We're a little slow.
1,000.
You can see my yoke give me some problems. Kind of twitchy down there. And we can't go any higher than 10,000 feet. And no faster than 230. Still climbing. Right now we're at 2. Departure United 116. It's kind of hard to do at the same time. Departure United 116, climbing past 067. Alright, flaps coming up. I have a feeling that's the wrong frequency. It's probably another 5 in there. Let's see. Departure United 116, passing 07000. No? Did I get the wrong frequency? Uh-oh. Here we go. I'm fighting this plane. I probably should put it on autopilot now. That would be a smart thing to do. Trim it out. There's 230 knots. Flaps are up. Autopilot's on. And we're on the heading. Alright. Let's find out what this radio problem is. 1355. Oh, it might be no. I got too many 5s. Let's try that. Departure 9116, climbing past 080,000.
9116, policy departure at our contact. You said 8,000. What's your top altitude assign?
Top altitude assign was 10,000.
Let's make sure you call in with your present altitude with that altitude instruction. United 116, climb and maintain 13,000.
Climbing 13,000. Thank you for the feedback. United 116. Alright, so up to 13,000 feet now.
At 116, when you're able to proceed in direct Bubby, climb via the SID at Bubby, resume normal speed.
Directed Bubby, resume normal speed, climb via SID, United 116.
Not quite. United 116, direct Bubby to join the departure. Climb via the SID at Bubby, resume normal speed.
Direct to Bubby, climb via SID via Bubby, United 116. I think I said that.
116
At Bubby.
Then you can resume normal speed.
Alright. Direct to Bubby, at Bubby, resume normal speed, and then climb via SID, United 116.
Now we got it, thanks.
Sheesh. Alright. I just said it all in the wrong order. That's what it seemed like. Alright, so Bubby. Give me some Bubby. Alright, you gonna turn for me? You gonna turn for me? No, he's not gonna turn for me. Let's go ahead and do it ourselves. Manual. We'll do manual on the heading. It keeps saying on my FMC that it's not on the heading or whatever, so I gotta like manually vector myself to direct to that waypoint. So basically what he was trying to say to me was to maintain the restricted speed that he gave me, which is 230 knots or less, and then once we get to Bubby, we can go normal speed again. That's basically what he was saying. Hopefully he also meant the altitude too, because he gave us up to 13,000 feet, which we're climbing, about to level off at now. We're above 10K though, so we can turn off the landing lights. As you guys know, the altitude elevation in Salt Lake City is 4,000 feet above sea level, so it didn't take us very long to get to 10,000. Alright, so all the lights are off. We got the strobes on, beacons on. The rest of that stuff looks good. At the left of the window. What up, Mr. Music for All? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Phoenix J, welcome back to the stream as well. Good to see you. We are just departing, guys. Welcome aboard. Alright, now I should be able to hit LNAV. Talking to me. Repeat last call, 9116.
Yeah, to 116, yeah, I just need to verify you're climbing via the SID and you're also too fast now.
My speed's indicating 227 knots, not at 116, and we're at 13,000, like you said.
13,000 was your initial call. After that came climb via the SID when you were given direct to Bubby. So you're level at 13,000, which you should not be. And 116, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Alright, we'll climb flight level 230. Sorry for the mix-up, United 116. 230. The only thing the SID says is at or above 11,000. Let me read it some more though. Let me do some more reading. Matter of fact, let's read together so we can all learn. Hold on, let me climb while we do that. Yeah, I love PE too. I mean, even with this going on, I still like it. Yeah, so right now we're still going direct to Bubby. At or above 11,000 is what my chart says. And then he said after Bubby, we can go ahead and go normal speed, which would be, you know, fast. And then after that, I don't see any other altitude or speed restrictions, at least not on this part of the chart. But if I look over here, it says top altitude 23,000 feet. It says when you're initial climbing, which we already did, climbing right turn on the heading between 280 and 340, or whatever he assigns. He assigned us 29 or 8, I believe. So he did that. I may be missing something else though. Let's see. SID requires takeoff minimums. Runway 16 left, standard or lower, with minimum climb 500 feet per minute to 9,700. Maybe that's, no, I can't be it either. What up, in plane? Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Yeah, I'm not sure what I missed here, guys. I'm honest. I'm just being honest. I'm not sure what I actually missed as far as climbing via SID, because it does not say anything in here about any other altitudes except for 11,000, and that's to be above it. I was at 13,000 at the time. So put top altitude in VNAV. So I'm supposed to be higher. Is that what you're saying? I was too low. I will hit VNAV though for now. So I think we are, yeah, we're past Bubby now, so we can now go normal speed.
United 116, contact Salt Lake City Center 135.77.
13577, United 116. 13577. There it is. Now here's the other question. Since he gave me, you know, an altitude, I think that's what it was. That's got to be what it was. I was too low, is what I'm assuming. I don't know. I don't know what the heck I did wrong. Departure 9116 is passing flight. It's actually flight level 17,000. Climbing via SID.
Yeah, 116 Salt Lake Center. Climb via SID was taken away and was replaced with climb and maintain flight level 230.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Climb and maintain now flight level 370.
Up to 370, United 116. Yeah, as soon as I got switched over, I was like, he told me an altitude, which usually means it cancels the whole climb via SID action. So yeah. It's so funny, I second guessed myself there. I knew I should have just said that, so whatever. We learn. All right, so now I'm climbing 37,000 feet. We're passing 18,000. Standard's gonna go there on the left and standard on the right. Boom shakalaka. We're looking good. Sorta. A bit rusty here on the departure. It's a very simple as heck departure, and it is the reason why I'm so like, how the heck did I get that wrong? I know, right? Yeah, that's what he meant. Mr. Music for All, you can post them on Discord under, I think we have a channel called, like, I don't know. Post them in there wherever it seems fit for you, and I'll definitely check them out. Just tag me. Alright, so after Bubba, I should have started climbing to 23,000 feet. Alright, gotcha. This is why you guys are here. This is exactly why you guys are here. Captain West, I'm using the Thrustmaster, what the heck is it called? A10 Warthog throttle. The dual throttle. Let's get an outside view here while we have a second to chill out, take a quick break through these clouds over the Utah mountains. So I was leveling off at 13,000 feet rather than climbing. The FMC should understand when you put your SID in, and it will automatically amend the altitudes. So just put in VNAV and put cruise on less. Now here's the thing though, I still kind of want to discuss this because I'm still confused, right? So I understand what you guys are saying. I should have been to climb via SID. The SID says to go to the top altitude from Bubby, right? Bubby is at 11,000 or above, right? I'm just gonna let you look at this. So at 11, so we were when the issue I guess was caught. I was actually still flying to Bubby. I was not at Bubby yet. I was over here over the water somewhere, right? So I'm out here. I'm turning direct to Bubby. I'm already flying directly to Bubby. I heard him say go up to 13,000 feet. I was at 13,000 feet. He said, and then go direct to Bubby. At Bubby, then you can maintain normal speed and climb via SID, right? I assume that's all under that. At Bubby, then I climb via SID. Not before, but after Bubby, I climb via SID. Or did I get that part wrong where I was supposed to be climbing via SID before Bubby? Because I was at 13,000 when he said this. This was the altitude he gave me. I was leveling off there. It says here top altitude at 23,000 feet of the SID. So this is why I'm confused, because I'm like I'm out here. I'm not even on the. I'm not even here yet. I'm not even at Bubby yet. Yes, it's true. If you guys weren't here, I'd be a mess. That is 100% true. You guys are amazing. So is that the only thing that was in reference to Bubby was the speed? So the altitude had nothing to do with Bubby at all, and that's probably the part that I got confused. That I was like, all right, I'm staying here until I get to Bubby, and then I'll go do whatever I want to do. Not what I wanted to do. I was at 13,007. Can somebody rewind that back? Was I really at 13,007? So I know I said it's at 13,000 feet. But if I was there, then I was there. I'm not going to deny what happened, if it happened like that. Alright, turn the terrain radar off, turn the weather radar on. Am I going to do Train Sim World 2 again? Yes, I'm not planning to stream it today or this week, but I was hoping to be able to record a video for the new Cane Creek DLC that came out today, and have that out possibly by the weekend if things go well. That's the idea. But yeah. So I should have started climbing after Bubby. So then now you're confusing me again, Vikas, because again, that's what I was gonna do. I don't know. I have to watch this back. I really have to watch it back. and listen to the audio and all that again to really find out what I did wrong, because I get it. To me, it's a miscommunication. Not that he said something wrong, I just understood it wrongly. I had already looked over the chart. I was like, all right, so I need to be 11,000 or higher at Bubby, no lower than 11,000. If I'm at 13,000 feet, that should be fine at Bubby because it's above 11,000. That's what the chart says. Phoenix J says, no, maintain 13,000 once you passed Bubby. You should have resumed normal speed and started to climb to 20,000 feet after Bubby. What happened is once he gave you climb and maintain 23,000 out, it canceled. I say, yeah, I understand. I understand the canceling the SID
you
part.
You had to start climbing after Bubby. You were 137.
It's not gonna read the whole thing. So I was at 137. Okay. If I was at 137, it makes sense why he was correcting me so soon. That makes sense. Yeah, that sounds good, State Fan. Send me the. I'll hop on Discord and check it out because I'm curious. I want to know. Like, I thought the departure was pretty darn simple. Look at it. It's a simple departure. It ain't no holes. There ain't nothing special to it. So I'm trying to figure out how I screwed it up. Now, again, this is my absolute first flight on Pilotedge in the last 3-4 months. So I was expecting to do something wrong. So I mean, I'm not blaming the controller at all. I'm just trying to understand myself what I did wrong and how I could have done it better. If I were to do this exact same flight again, this exact same departure, what would I have done differently to do it correctly, right? Because if this was like an I rating or like a cat rating, I would have failed horribly. I understand the part, and I'll leave this alone because I don't want to be talking about this the whole flight. I understand the part where he said climb to 23,000 feet, which cancels the climb via SID call. I understand that completely. I got that part down. I'm cool with that. The confusing part for me was that I was over the water, not at Bubby. I'm gonna have to watch it back. If I watch it back, I might be like, oh, that's what I did wrong there. But I was climbing to 13,000 feet. I was under the impression that I would need to be climbing to 13,000 feet. This was before I got to Bubby, and I leveled off at 13,000. Apparently, you guys are saying I was at 13,700 at the time, which is higher than what he told me to do anyways, which is another mistake that should not have happened. So I don't know, man. But thank you, Vegans, for that super chat donation, man, and thank you guys so much for trying to explain this to me. Because this is the beauty of aviation and the aviation community is that things like this can happen and will happen, and being able to bounce ideas off of each other, to discuss the mistakes that we all make and how we can learn from them. So hopefully one of you guys who are watching this stream, and if you decide to fly out of Salt Lake City doing the rugged one departure, you'd be like, hey, I remember this thing happened in blue, don't do that. So hopefully I can help you guys out. Aviation Geek, hello, welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. I'm okay. When the A330 rework comes in Infinite Flight, will I do a review? I don't do reviews of Infinite Flight planes or releases at the moment. I may do a review of like the whole game, which I'm working on, but I'm not going to do a review of just one aircraft that comes in Infinite Flight. They all kind of fall under the same umbrella to me. But Pulse, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Tarek, I'll see you later, man. Thanks so much for coming by and enjoying the departure. KDJ Delano, hello, welcome to the stream as well. Tarek, you're looking forward to seeing my opinion on Cane Creek. I'm looking forward to seeing my own opinion on Cane Creek. I've already bought it. I've already downloaded the Cane Creek Train Sim World DLC. But I was already committed to doing this flight, doing this stream today, so I had to obviously do my commitment. And then later on today, if I'm not working, I'll hop on the Cane Creek and hopefully get some time to run a route and post a video about it. So hopefully. Charlie99, what's up, my friend? What's the SID? The SID is the what's it called? The Rugged One departure out of Salt Lake City. We're doing the Rugged One departure via PERTY transition. Again, it looks extremely simple to me. It looks extremely simple. But it's not a difficult one. I just screwed it up. That's on me. And before I even watch the replay, I'm just gonna blame it on myself. Is there any website that includes the Airbus Quadrant add-on that is in stock? Sadly, I do not know. I don't know where they're available and where they're not available, to be honest. So sadly, I can't help you with finding that. But I feel like they should be, right? Like, I don't know. I know everything is hard to get your hands on. It's hard to get a Honeycomb Bravo right now. It's hard to get pretty much anything in regards to flight sim or even computers, PC stuff. Brandon, good to see you up to the stream as well. If you're asking what a SID is, if that's what your question was, it means Standard Instrument Departure. Thank you, Phoenix J, for answering that for me, though. Appreciate that. JLK, I'm a little bit behind on the chat, just FYI. How's this sim? I love it, man. I love X-Plane. I really do. Honestly, my preferred sim right now is Microsoft, only because it's pretty. I like pretty things. I'm still just waiting. I'm waiting patiently for our, high quality things like our PMDG 737s and our Quality Wing 78s. But until then, obviously, X-Plane is going to be the go-to for people who just love airliners. It's just better. But yeah, the issue. Let's not go into that. I'm just going to share this one thing. The issue is people are comparing Microsoft Flight Simulator default to X-Plane at like $500 of add-ons. It's not fair. So I'm gonna leave it at that. I'm not gonna go into that debate today. But yeah, man. So Phoenix says, yeah, I was at 13,700 and that was the actual issue. Okay, gotcha. JOK Home, you're asking because you play DCS. Well, DCS is amazing. Matter of fact, I love DCS. I prefer DCS. Well, I wouldn't say prefer. It's a completely different thing, man. One is combat, one is not. Did you say something to me? I don't know what he said. Are you talking to somebody else? Hey! Thank you, Vika.
Man, I love your streams. Don't want to talk about anyone, but people start getting attitude. I've just started streaming too. Your streams are so wholesome.
Man, congratulations on getting started streaming, my friend. Thank you so much for that super chat donation, man. That is amazing. Thank you so much for that support to the channel, and thank you for your advice and help through our current situation that was going on today with this departure, me trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing with my life with that. But thank you all you guys for that as well, and I appreciate that. Let me see if I can catch up on what you guys are asking. Post, you saw an article on FS Elite that streamers like Chewy are hinting at a new study level airliner and are testing one on Microsoft Flight Simulator. Probably. I'm not one of them, but probably, yeah. Probably. Yeah, I have no idea. I mean, we know there's a bunch of big ones coming. We just don't know, who knows. So yeah, I'm sure it's true. Anish, X-Plane is better because of the price. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Alright, let me go to Discord so I can see what you guys are saying. Let's get a wing view on the meantime. We're about to level off at 37,000. How is X-Plane and Microsoft compared to DCS? Again, basically, Microsoft and X-Plane are civil aviation. That's, it's very different than DCS, which is all about blowing stuff up and killing each other. So it really doesn't compare, to be honest with you. Like, if you love combat, then DCS is the way to go. If you're not really into combat, or if it's too complicated for you, then X-Plane or Microsoft is definitely the way to go. If you love everything about aviation, you probably should do both. You should at least do DCS and X-Plane or DCS and Microsoft Flight Simulator. Like, if you're kind of like not sure about civil aviation, it might be better for you to go into Microsoft. It's a bit simpler, but it depends on what level of detail. If you're looking for the same level of detail that you get in DCS when it comes to systems of aircraft, then X-Plane is better for you. And honestly, even P3D might be better as well, because they have the most in-depth aircraft that we have for flight simming. Vika with another one. Let me give it that first one. You said that you love your streams, don't want to talk about something, talk about anyone, but people start getting attitude. You just started streaming too. Your streams are so wholesome. Yeah, you gotta, not everybody's gonna like you. You know what I mean? You gotta be okay with that. You gotta be okay with that. Not everybody's gonna come back and watch again. Some people will, some people won't. People will give you attitudes on your own streams. That's why you have the power to block people in chat. But you just gotta shake it off, man. Keep doing what you do. Do what you love, and people who also love the things that you love will always stick around. That's basically how it is on that, man, for sure. And yes, being a real world student pilot definitely helps when it comes to simming, because you just know so much more. There's a lot of things that you don't learn in real life. Sorry, a lot of things you don't learn in the sim that you get from real life. Things you don't have to think about, things you don't have to worry about. But all right, before we go back into that, let me show you guys something really quickly on the FMC. Let me get that screen up for you guys, because I didn't really get to go into this part that much on the review video I did. So here comes camera. There it is. You should be able to see the FMC now. So you guys, you can't really see that too well if you're on a small screen. So I'm gonna show it here as well. So basically, right now you see it's on our cruise page. So we're at flight level 37,000 feet. Target speed is Mach 0.76, which is what our VNAV is holding, which was the pink numbers are. It shows our time till top of descent, or time of top of descent, which would be at 1800 Zulu, which is about 15 minutes. And then we're 113 miles away from that. Our actual wind right now is 272 at 052, and our expected estimated fuel in Denver is going to be 7.0. So it's pretty cool you have that. You also have your descent page here. Again, this is all the same stuff that you would see in Zibo, or if you're flying the IXCG 737, this will also, you know, show whatever you see in the IXCG 737. It'll show what you have in the PMDG 737, which will be exciting for when that comes to Microsoft, because then we can actually use this device for Microsoft as well. You can see our descent stuff. So again, it shows our top of descent in 108 miles, same time. Our target speed on our descent over here on the left, and all that information. It even has our speed restriction at 10,000 feet, 240 knots.
116, contact Denver Center, 133.67.
133.67, United 116.
Delta 38 Albuquerque clearance on request, MI.
67, that's Denver Center. Denver Center, United 116, level flight 1370.
United 116, Denver Center, roger.
All right, so yeah, that's what we got on here, and again, it just shows exactly what you see down here. So if you don't already see it in the Zibo or the IXCG or the PMDG, whichever you're using, you're not going to see it on the physical device. That's just the way it is. This device does not add any functionality to the current sim. Zero. It just kind of shows it. It's a cool way of looking at it, a way to have your fingers touch the buttons and actually do things. That's my favorite part about it anyways. So what we can do right now, our top descent's coming up in less than 100 miles. Now I'm going to get our weather for Denver, and we'll get ready to descend, and hopefully I don't screw up the arrival. That is my goal, is to not screw up the arrival today. We already screwed up the departure. Let's not screw up the arrival. Hit ascend. There it is. Message. So winds right now 260 at 5. Visibility is 10. Few 140. Scattered at 20,000 feet. Temperature 34. Dew point 07. Altimeter 3004. Let's get the actual ATIS. That's the METAR, which is cool and all. But I want to find out what runways they're landing on, and I'm going to do that actually on my iPad over here that you guys can't see off the screen. Because that'll tell us, you know, kind of like if we need to switch it up or anything like that. So KDEN. Again, a short flight, so you kind of want to get ahead of this stuff early. So right now, they're arriving runways 16 right, 17 left, and 17 right. Departing runways 17 right, 25, and 8. Visual approaches are in use. ILS runway 16 right, runway 17 right, and 17 left approaches are in use. Multiple RNAV Zulu approaches in use. VFR departures, contact clearance delivery, advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Notice to airmen, runway 16 left, 34 right are closed. Read back all runway assignments and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact. We have Foxtrot. All right, so that's what we have right now for that. That's cool. Something else I want to do is go to return menu. No, init ref index approach. So we get our approach stuff here. So it shows flaps 15, 106 is our VREF, flaps 30, 147 is our VREF, and 140. We'll probably do 140. Yeah, that's what we'll do. And that's basically it. I think that's all we need to do here. Wing correction plus 5. Yeah, we'll just leave it there for a second. What did I miss in the chat? I was looking away. Thank you for that Nightbot. Thank you very much, the Winged Llama, for the follow. Welcome to the Blu-ray family. Great to see you today. Yes, I absolutely love flying the Hornet on DCS World. That's my favorite plane to fly right now. on TCS. Let's go back over to cruise, 78 miles now, and assuming that ATC gives us the green light to descend around our top of descent, we'll be expecting to descend down to. I'll be descending via the Longs 1 RNAV arrival.
Descend via the Longs 1 arrival. Will be runway 16 right. Transition Denver altimeter 3004. Report leaving flight level 370.
Descend via the Longs 1 arrival 16 right transition. We'll let you know when we descend from 370. United 116. Alright, so it's funny we were just talking about it. United 116. Can you not hear me? Oh, am I frozen?
Alpha United 116, Denver Center.
Oh, what the heck is going on? Denver Center, United 116.
Alright, 4th time's the charm. United 116, descend via the Longs 1 arrival.
Oh boy,
Runway
what's going on with my audio all of a sudden?
Altimeter 3004. Report leaving flight level 370.
I hear him. Denver Center, United 116, do you copy?
United 116, Denver Center, go ahead.
Okay, I heard your last 4 calls. For some reason, you couldn't hear me. Right back, descend via Longs 1, arrival 16 right transition, and we'll let you know when we descend from flight 1370, United 116. Did you give me that time? I don't know if he heard me. All right, well, he cleared us. I hope he heard us. I really do. I really do, because we're descending in 65 miles. I'm gonna set my altitude to. He hit the 16 right transition, which is what we already have it set to. And that actually means that we need to descend or go down to, I think it's Swain. Yeah, Swain. Let's check our flight plan, make sure it does that. So we go down, we need to be going from where we're at right now. Bike, Bivy, Vestal, that's correct. Longs, that's correct. Flannel, that's correct. Oops. Beyond, and then Swain. From Swain, we need to go to Kale. Yeah, so that's all right. That's cool. All right, so we've already got the transition that we needed, which is what I was concerned about. Let's set our altitude to 11,000 feet. That'll be the bottom, basically, of... Actually, no, we'll do 12,000 feet. That's the bottom altitude of this arrival for the 16 right transition. And just in case, I'm setting to 12,100. Actually, no, I'm sorry. It's 11,000 is the bottom at Kale. Yeah, 11,000. So I'm set to 11,000. It says at, like, not above, not below. So, okay, fine. I'll just do 11. I was going to do, like, 100 feet above because some reason last time it didn't work out. VNAV is on. It should descend for us when we get there in 53 miles. So, we'll have to see. But hopefully he can hear me. Let me go do a remote quick check. Denver Center, United 116. Just want to get another radio check.
United 116, you're loud and clear.
Beautiful. All right. I don't know what the heck happened there. You guys heard me. I was talking on the stream and everything. All right. Let's walk you guys through what I just talked about. Where is it at? Denver. Here it is. See us slowly flying into the screen here. So again, KAMPR, grays. Our first altitude restrictions at or above 27,000 at Bike. And then continue descending at or above 19,000 at Longs. And then at or above Flannel. Sorry, at or above 16,000 or at or below 21,000. And at 250 knots. So one thing I might do, because I mean I trust the VNAV sorta. Like out of all the VNAVs in the flight sims, this is the one I trust the most. But just in case this thing decides to descend like straight to 11,000, I might like just set these restrictions right at the different locations. We'll see. We'll have to watch it closely because I don't want to lose the plane and it get too high. I gotta redeem myself right now after that departure. I'm feeling like I need a W. So, you know what I mean? So 16 right is what we're expecting. Let's go ahead and get rid of this one. We'll get the ILS frequency for that. And that is 111.9er. That's going to be down here. Oh, I already have it in. 111.9. Nice. Yeah, I did fly in Salt Lake City. Wait, hold on. That's the same. That's the exact same as the Salt Lake City ILS. That's the one I have in there right now. So 111.9, 111.9. And the CRS is 173. We'll change that. 173. And 173 over here. Nice. Alright, cool. We're set up for our departure. Sorry, not departure. What am I talking about? For our descent. Another thing we can do is go in here to, not there, performance landing. We can say we're choosing 16 right. It'll be dry. We can put the winds in now if we want. Hopefully it's not too early. Actually, it's over here. Oh, you can do that. Winds 260 at 5. Outside temperature there is 34. And altimeter 3004, but I don't think it'll let me put that in, which is stupid, in my opinion. Why can't I type in that? 4K. Well, 30 point. Oh, hold on. 30.04. Let's see if that works. Oh, that works. Huh. Good to know. Good to know. Estimated landing weight is actually 7.1, 7,000 pounds. Error. Okay, what did I do wrong? That's not right. That's not right. That's fuel. That's fuel. Where do I see? I think I get that under progress.
Check our 24, contact Seattle Center 135.15.
There it is. I think that's the I think that is the gross weight. 141.7. Yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is.
Oakland, check guard 24.
Yeah, Zibo does. Zibo does usually recognize altitude restrictions. So that's why I would say, like, I trust them more than most. Some VNAVs will just fly you straight through. Like, it's like, what? Like, I don't care nothing about these altitude restrictions. You can see here if I click on descent, it doesn't actually show it any. You know, let's do this. Let's go to our legs page, make sure they're even in here. So they might not even be in here. If they're not, we have to add them. Alright, so add bike, we need to be at or above 27. Oh yeah, it's not in there. Let's do that. Let's change that up. About to change that up. /270. I think it should be to say A, which means above. Oh yeah, and then
380 Albuquerque, ground runway 8 taxi to Alpha.
Longs, we need to be at 190 above, so that's right. Execute that. I'm glad I'm checking this now. That was definitely a recipe for going high. I want to be as low as possible here, so 16,000 at Flannel. It says, yeah, that's correct right there. Beyond is 210 at 13, that's correct. Swain is 210 at 12, that's correct. And then Kale will be 11,000. So yeah, these are all correct right here. It's just that one wasn't in there the way I wanted it to be, so. Beautiful. Alright, we're cruising still 9 miles to our top of descent. Niner. It's so funny, man. I didn't even get a chance to talk to you guys about my Colorado trip. Like in real life, we've been so busy. But just to sum it up before we descend, it was amazing. Me and my wife went to Colorado, went to Denver for her birthday. It was kind of a last-minute decision to go out there and go out there to celebrate. And it was probably one of my favorite trips I've been on since I can remember. I've been on some great trips, and so far Colorado has been my favorite. We did a lot of driving. We drove down to Colorado Springs, checked out a place called Garden of the Gods. If you guys follow my Instagram story, you would have saw that. We went driving on the mountain, which was sketchy as heck, in a rental car. I got up to like 11,000 feet on this mountain, and I was like freaking the heck out because I looked down, like right on the edge, right, we're driving right on the edge of the mountain, and I looked down, I was like, oh my god, we're freaking high. It didn't feel like that when I was driving, and I didn't feel the altitude until I got out. All right, let's go ahead and let them know. Denver Center 9116 is ascending via Longs 1, leaving flight 0370.
Roger.
All right, but yeah, so it was fun, man. You guys know me just from watching some of my flight sim stuff that I love mountains and I love beaches. And Colorado doesn't have any beaches, but it has some amazing mountains. And I've been to Colorado before, I've been to Denver before, but when I went last time it was kind of like on business, so I didn't really get to go explore and just do whatever I wanted to do. This time, we literally on the first day when we landed, when we got off the plane, I got the car, and the first thing I could see was just the mountains off in the far distance. We were in the city of Denver, and I was like, Denver's cool and all, but I didn't really come here for Denver. I came here for Colorado. I came here to see the mountains. And me and my wife are both looking out over at the horizon, which is covered by mountains. I'm like, I just want to go there. Like, I don't know what I want to do today. We didn't actually have any plans for the day. I just know that I wanted to go that way, and I was like, you know what, we're just gonna drive that way. And that's what we did. We just literally just drove. We just hopped on whatever road we were on and just drove to the mountains. And then we ended up in a place called Idaho Springs, which is not in Idaho, it's in Colorado. It was really cool though. It was really fun. Where else we went? We went to a place called Hot Sulphur Springs, where they have like actual hot springs out there, and we got in the water. That was a lot of fun. I think the water was up to 112 degrees or something like that, or 120, one of those. It was hot. It was super hot. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, really enjoyed it. There's also, I think, baseball's having an all-star game coming up. I think it might be this weekend. When did I get back? Or was it last weekend? I can't remember when it was. But yeah, it was fun. It was so much fun, and it's you can't really, pictures just don't do it justice. Pictures don't do it justice for how Colorado looks in the mountains. So sadly, it's a little bit cloudy as we're flying into Denver right now, but we're kind of flying over the portion of Colorado that I got to drive through. Alright, so far, so good, I believe. So we're actually, no, not so far. So we're a little high. We're a little high. Thank you so much for that subscription. Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you so much for that. Well, hello, Jay Prince from Grenada. I see you, my friend. Let's go ahead and I'm going to take my eyes back off the chat, though, and make sure that we're descending okay. As you can see, we're descending now past 30,000 feet, flying over Bike, where we honestly want to be at 27, but it's okay because we're above. It says we have to be above 27,000 feet, not at. So as long as we meet our first like altitude, like real altitude restriction at funnel or fennel. I'll go back to that page so you guys can see it. And we're also going to PA.
Albuquerque Tower, runway 8, cleared for takeoff, wind calm.
Where is it at? Habitat, airports. Here it is. Yeah, so right here. And we just need to make sure we're at 21,000 feet by there. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. So be watching. I have to watch it very closely to see what happens. Smart Cars doesn't. Oh, you know what I freaking forgot? 360. I forgot to log the flight for the airline. Oh man, I knew I was forgetting something. It's okay, I don't even care. It's too much going on today. Too much going on. I'll do this flight again some other time. I know, right, bro? I completely forgot. It's so funny because before the stream I thought about it. I was like, make sure that I log in. Uh-oh, I think it froze. My sim froze? What happened? What happened? My thing is not working right now. Let's see. This has actually never happened to me. Oh, there it is. Now it's working. Not sure what happened. But we should be okay. We'll see. We're at 27,000 feet now. We might need some drag to get us down there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna throw some drag in even if it doesn't say to do it, to make sure. ILS is already prepared, and other than that, we're good to go. Does anyone here know how well GTX runs VR? I honestly don't know myself. Hopefully somebody else in chat could tell you though. Yeah, I'm honestly not great when it comes to knowing like hardware PC specs. I want to see if I recognize any of these mountains. They all look the same up here. Oh, there's no way. No way. DCS though, I will say DCS looks amazing in VR. I love it. I honestly, I'll say this though, I don't do VR as much as you would think I would. As much as I love it, like I don't do it as much as you would think, because whenever you're in VR, it doesn't matter what game you're playing. It doesn't matter how amazing that game is in VR. And that is the fact that you just don't have any sense of what's actually going around in real life. You know, like right now, if I look around my room, I can see things going on. I can go and use my phone if I want to use my phone. Like if I have like a a slow part of my flight, I can just go over here and look at my phone. I can use my iPad. I can alt tab and do other things. If you're in VR, like that's literally all you're doing. The only thing you're doing. And like in racing, that's okay because you're occupied, right? I don't mind it that much. When it comes to flight sim though, there's a lot of parts of flight simming that you're just not doing anything, and you would probably rather be on your phone or walking around doing chores or whatever it is while your plane is going. The same with DCS. Not so much with DCS because you're pretty busy with that too. But at the same time, there's times when you're waiting for the plane to start or waiting to refuel, whatever it may be, where you want to just take the headset off for a couple of minutes and then hop back in. So that's really for me like the only downside to VR. I love it, but the reason I don't do it as much, I'd rather use Track IR, is because I just would rather be able to multitask. Thank you very much, Steam in the South. Thank you so much for that subscription. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. You're getting a brand new PC, just considering buying a VR headset as well, but my aim is to get the most out of the flying experience. Is it really good? It is though. Whenever I'm like dedicating some time to like doing some like simulated flight training, I'll get in VR, I'll hop in a Cessna 172 and I'll do like pattern work or I'll do stalls, and it's pretty darn cool. It's amazing.
116, contact Denver approach 120.35.
120.35 at 116. Hold on, guys. All right, 12035. All right, are we gonna make it? Are we gonna make it? We're technically low enough. Denver approach United 116, descending via Longs 1.
United 116, Denver approach, that's an incomplete call. If you're not at your assigned altitude, it's always your present altitude, and then your altitude instruction.
All right, Denver Center, Denver approach United 116, just at flight level 190, descending via Longs 1.
United 116, verify present altitude.
Present altitude, flight level 190 plus 5.
It is indicating now flight level 197, just verify you're at 190.
We're at 192 currently, United 116.
Thank you, United 116, Denver approach, altimeter is 3004. Do you have the ATIS?
Not yet, we'll pick it up right now, United 116.
I'll take your approach request when you have it.
We technically do have Foxtrot, but I don't know if that's current. It's probably not current anymore, so I'm gonna go ahead and refresh that. So I got that before the top of the hour. Yep, go. I knew it was gonna update. Gulf is current, 16 right. Yeah, all right. Denver approach United 116, now passing flight level 181, descending via Longs 1 with Gulf.
Yeah, 116, make sure Golf, and expect then the visual approach to runway 16 right.
All right, thank you. Expecting your visual 16 right, not 116. All right. 3004 is the altimeter.
Walker 380, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Climb and maintain flight level 230, Walker 380.
That boy Blue a little rusty today, ain't he? Alright, there we go. Filbert, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. What a cheery controller. It's early over there. Well, not really anymore. You can't use that excuse anymore. No, he's just very particular. That's what it is. Alright, so we are at 17,000 now. Actually, just dropping underneath 17,000. Take a look at our arrival. Again, trying our best not to screw it up. We done a lot of mistakes today. We need to be at 13,000 feet at the next waypoint. Not above it, not below it, but at 13,000 feet. That's our next altitude restriction at 210 knots. So I still got the speed brakes out, and that waypoint is about, it's not very far at all. What, 15 miles now? Yeah, it shows the altitude restriction right here at 210 at 13,000, so it should do that right. Hopefully it does it right. As we say goodbye to some of the mountains here behind us. Always state your present altitude on initial contact. When not at assigned altitude, you will get it through. No worries. Thank you, man. Yeah. Again, rusty. Just rusty. That's what it is.
116, contact Denver approach 123.85.
123.85, not at 116. 123.85.
Walker 380, contact Albuquerque Center 134.6.
34.6, Walker 380.
Denver approach, not at 116, passing flight level 149, descending via long one.
Yeah, 116 below 18,000 is just your altitude. 15 or 14,000 now. 800 is what's indicated. Denver altimeter 3004.
Ay. Alright, Denver altimeter 30004. Thank you, United 116. I'm getting frustrated. I am. It's such a freaking obvious thing. Alright. How we doing now? As long as we're on the freaking thing, I don't care what the heck I said. He knows that. We know what I mean. He's been to Europe before. You know, you feel me, Chief. You feel me. Alright, how we looking? Oh, a little high. We might just make it at 13,000, but we're definitely too fast, so we're going to be at 210. It actually sees vertical deviation is 80 feet. It says we're going to be low here on my thing. We'll see. Yep, here comes 13,000. Speed's coming back. Very nice. Good job, Zibo. Good job, Zibo. So 13,000 here, and then after this point, oops, it'll be 12,000 at Swain. Head in the game, bro. I'm glad I put those speed brakes out, because we would have been way fast. Katson, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yo, it's JPEG. Hello, man. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream as well. Thank you very much for that compliment, man. Appreciate that, man. That encouragement. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys for helping me along the way today. When might you see more steam locomotive videos? I'm not sure exactly when, but I do have a couple planned, if I can get around to them. Alright, so we're a little slow now. Let's go ahead and bring those speed brakes away. We're at 12,000 feet. I'm just going to do things early because I have been making quite a few mistakes here. Land light's going to come on. Logo lights, we don't need them.
116, turn right, heading 130, vectors, visual approach, runway 16 right, to set and maintain 900,000.
Right 130 down the 900,000 and vectors for visual 16 right, 9116. Alright, down to 900,000. And vertical speed mode. There we go. Let's get it down. Not too fast though. Not too fast. Getting a little bit of turbulence out here. You gonna turn? 130. There we go. Alright, we'll hold 210 knots for now. I'll go ahead and switch over to our approach chart. And then just in case, sometimes they don't actually give me the tower frequency. So in case they don't, I want to have it ready.
And 116, what's your indicated airspeed?
Oh boy. Indicated airspeed is currently 228 knots, United 116.
And 116, that 210 restriction still exists once it's been assigned.
That is correct. That was my mistake, United 116. Alright. Give us some speed brakes, Chief. Bro, we have struggled through this whole flight. It is hilarious. I'm gonna laugh at myself when I watch this back. Alright, come on now. I knew when I hit that vertical speed. I should have done level change mode. That's what I should have done. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do. So that way, it'll choose a vertical speed that makes sense for us at this. Alright, we're slow enough for the first notch of flaps. We'll set our auto brake to 3 because it's been a wild one. It's been a wild one. I don't think this is the end.
116, turn 10 degrees right.
10 degrees to the right, United 116. Which is 140.
1,000 to
Here
go.
comes 9,000. Alright guys, I'm taking the FMC off the screen. We no longer need it.
United 116, Denver International Airport is at about 12 to 1 o'clock. 1 to 5 miles, report when you have it set.
We'll report when to have it in sight, 9116. Alright, where the heck is it? I think I said, oh, it's in my
116, another 10 degrees right, please.
10 degrees right, and we do have visual of the airport, 9116.
United 116, cleared visual approach, runway 16 right.
Clear visual 16 right, United 116. Alright, and we're catching the localizer right now as we speak. We are, looks to be, how far are we? 14.4 DME. And I was trying to get tower while he was doing that. Denver tower 135.3 is what my chart says. Yep, 135.3. Hopefully that's the one it gives us. Alright, so we've captured the localizer, even though we're doing a visual. And we're about 12 miles out now. And holding 9,000 feet, the airplane will capture the glide slope. I know, right? I got to, man. I got to, Steam. I got to, man. I'm gonna do my best, bro. I'm gonna do my best. Alright, from here on out, guys, till we touch down and we're taxiing, I'm gonna be sterile cockpit. We gotta finish strong. Let's get it slowed down early. Am I a real pilot? Thank God I'm not, bro. I would be I will be tearing my hair out if I had a flight like this in real life, which probably will happen. I probably will at some point in real life have a flight where I make quite a few radio mistakes. You gotta, the best way to learn is honestly to do it and to make those mistakes, so when you come back, you don't make them again. That's the truth. Actually, 360, I like the Zibo United sounds better than the airline.
116, contact Denver Tower 135.3.
35.3, United 116. I think that's what we already have down here. Yep. Beautiful. Denver Tower, United 116 is on the visual 16 right. No reply.
United 116, Denver Tower, runway 16 right, cleared to land, wind calm.
16 right, cleared to land, United 116. I almost said wind calm. Alright, we are at 6 miles DME. Let's get slowed down. We landed around 140, 145, I think is what our landing speed is today. Speed brakes are still out. Vika says, not even kidding, you done it before in real life. I'm telling you, man, I know. I'd rather do it here than do it in real life, to be honest. That's for sure. Oh, gear. Definitely need some of those. I am trying to be a pilot, a commercial pilot, yes, but not so much a 737 pilot, unless that just happens to happen in my lifetime. Then yeah, cool. But yeah. Commercial pilot just basically means you're allowed to be paid to fly people around. Doesn't matter what you're flying. Alright, now 3.4, DME. Alright, gear is down, ladies and gentlemen. Send in your predictions. Let's get rid of those speed brakes. Let's be a little professional here. There we go. Autopilot still has control. I am going to get my chart, my ground chart ready.
1,000 feet stabilized, Mr. Perch, altitude.
And I'm going to get ready for him to sell me a very long taxi experience. Alright, here we go. Ah, yes sir, let's go ahead and butter them southern biscuits. How about we take it from here? Auto throttle.
500.
My controls. A little high.
400.
Very high, actually. We're okay, though. Wind is calm.
300.
Can be a little long.
200.
That's okay.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Are you serious? Oh, are you serious? Ah! Can I go around now? Jesus. That is, this screen right here sums up the entire stream today. Bruh is right. Thankfully, I didn't register this one. I think they lied now. I think I was like half of that. Reverse is green. I love it. I do.
80 knots.
Yeah, 116 left for variable contact ground 127.5.
Full code 9116. Alright, he said 127.5. I'll get that here in just a second. I know, Chief. My neck, my back, my neck, and my back. I don't know where that came from. I really don't. I'm like I'm like a loss for words. I was not expecting to smash it like that today. You know, we need a little bit of excitement in today's flight. Alright, let's go get rid of those reverses. Exit the runway here. Up the hill.
Walker 380, no problem.
Good stuff. That's good content right there. That's all I gotta say. Alright, flaps coming up. APU. And let's go ahead and get that frequency. I think it's at 127 point something. What was it? 127.5. Find that here. 127.5. There it is. It did. It really did look like a really good approach until we crossed the threshold. And I was like, wait, why are we descending so fast? Like, I think I must have miscalculated my VREF because we were not fast enough or something. Something wasn't right. Because we, yeah, you saw me pull back on the stick. Let's go and call our ground. Denver ground, 9116 is clear, 16 left.
9116, Denver ground, Roger, do you have a gate?
I do, actually. Standby. Bravo 15, United 116.
United 116, Denver ground, do you have a gate assignment?
Bravo 15 for United 116.
United 116, straight ahead, Whiskey, Bravo, Bravo November, right into the ramp, good day.
Straight ahead, Whiskey, Bravo, Bravo November, to Bravo 15, United 116. Thank you. Whew. Probably said that wrong too, didn't I? He's like, get off my network, bro. Alright, we're on Whiskey Bravo right now. So go straight, and then after that, we'll go to Bravo, which will be... Is that a left turn, right turn? I don't even know. My correct call out would be series of calls would be speed brakes up, reverse normal, reverse green is an Airbus call out. Ah, gotcha. Gotcha. Thank you for that. Appreciate that very much. Yes, from mistakes we learn, ladies and gentlemen. Let that all be a lesson to you all. There's many lessons we learned from today's flight. Gotta find Bravo November though. B-15, which is Concourse B. No Friday night flight for me tomorrow. Nope. Oh, I see what I'm looking at now. Whiskey Alpha. Oh, here's Whiskey Bravo. Okay, yeah, so Bravo November is gonna be just straight ahead after Whiskey Bravo. And then he said Romeo, right? Is that a Romeo? Romeo. Which would be a... Where the heck is Romeo?
Walker 380, roger.
I don't see Romeo. Oh yeah, those biscuits were all kind of smothered. We didn't butter the biscuits today, we smothered them. I'm John Aviation. How's the chair so far? It's pretty cool. I like it. I like that all my stuff can mount to it. I think that's my favorite part about it. It's not the most comfortable. I actually have a couple pillows that I'm sitting on right now. One underneath my butt and one on my back because I think I'm just smaller.
380, contact
I think I'm just a smaller person.
8.45.
Like if you were bigger, you would definitely fit in this chair much better. Yeah, Concourse B is gonna be straight ahead, and then we need to, let's see, 13 is on, looking for a gate. The heck is it? I see Bravo 16, Bravo 12, Bravo 15, Bravo 21, Bravo 10. Oh, I said Bravo 15, that's fine. Yeah, I see, yeah, so we need to go left.
380.
Actually, just straight. Go straight ahead.
One arrival. Willie altimeter 2986.
Yeah, straight ahead is fine. Chief, overall, we persevered, and you're part owner of Spaycar's Gear Repair Shop, and we have virtual terminals all over. So we could. I will be calling you out to Denver International Day. For sure, bro. Thank you for your service. That's probably my worst landing in the last, I don't say 3 months. And it's not like I haven't flown this plane. Like I really have no excuse for not landing well there. Like zero excuses for that landing. The approach looked really good, looked solid. Whenever I took over and came from autopilot, we still looked pretty stable. It wasn't until we got right above the ground that it's like a wind shear hit us or something. Alright, at 17, I think this is at 17, at 19. Are we on the right side? Oh, I think we're supposed to be on the other side. Oh well, we're parking here. We parking here. I think we're on the south side. I thought I was on the north side of it. We're on the south side. Yep, that's what it is. No, we're on the right side. I don't know, whatever. We're parking here. This is our spot now. Gate change. Everybody gets notification on their phone. Gate change. We are now going to be at whatever gate this is. 21. We'll see. Let's see the replay. Let's watch the replay and see how it played out for us. But first, let's do these guys a favor and disconnect from the Pilotedge Network for today.
Disconnected.
I'll take the L today, guys. I'll take the L. Don't worry, you can't win them all. You can't win them all. You learn that from racing. You lose most of your races. Only one winner. Alright, so yes, -600. That's one I'm definitely going to delete that from my logbook. Anybody ever had a flight like that where you delete it from your logbook completely? Oh yeah, this is one of those. This is one of those. Shut the engines down. Shut it down. And we'll make sure to sneak out of the airplane before all the passengers see us. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. You know, sometimes you see the passenger like hanging out, like, hey, how you doing? Have a great day. Like, no, not today. We are out of here. Out of here. Thank you for that, Filbert. It means a lot, man. Thank you, man, for that. Those kind of words. Your first landing you see, and for some reason you're still gonna come back. That's amazing, man. I appreciate it. I really do. We don't usually land that bad. I mean, we don't have like the best landings, but we definitely don't usually land that bad. That was a bad landing. All right, replay time. I'm ready to see this. I'm ready to see this. I'm so ready to see this. Yes, I am excited. I'm excited for every Formula 1 race. It doesn't matter where it's at. Where's it at? Review? Flight? Log on replay mode. And again, I am disconnected, so I'm gonna make sure. Yep, we are. Here we go. Alright, so here, we look pretty darn good.
500.
Looking stable, looking nice. We're basically on the speed I was looking for at the time. Yes, replay tells all. I'm gonna take my face off the screen so we can really focus on it. Alright, so again, we came in a little high. That I knew. That I knew. And then here, we just... Yeah, I don't know. Wow. Maybe I should have cut the power. No, that wouldn't have helped. Cutting the power would not have helped because we were like, look at this vertical speed right here. We're just coming down, coming down. My nose at this moment, this is before even attempting to flare. My nose is basically, I don't know, what would you call it? Maybe 2-3 degrees? Maybe 2 or 3 degrees there. And then I flare it really aggressively. Massive float. Massive float. And then you see me knocking the rudder around. And that's why I came down so hard on the right tire. Completely broke those gear, man. In real life, that gear would have broke off. Yeah, almost struck the wing, you're right. We're looking okay. Again, we're a little high. No tail strike. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even know. Maybe what could have helped here, because I kind of did have the nose pointed down just a little bit more than I usually would because we were high, right? And we were a little bit high and we were a little slow. I was noticing this airspeed going down, so I was pointing the nose down a little bit to gain some speed. I did not change the power at all. Watch it from the flyby camera. And we'll do tower camera here in a bit. Tower's pretty far away from here. Sheesh. Yeah, wing view coming up. Bam. Bro, this landing had more hits than Jay-Z. Alright, this is real time. That's so weird. It looked like it was gonna be good. I think maybe I didn't have enough power in or something. Yeah, you're right. I was thinking after we hit that first one, I was like really considering going around. But I was like, nah. We down here now. That was probably the hardest hit we were gonna take. Alright, wing view. Oh, this is gonna be a nag, guys. I'm just letting you know. Make sure you're not drinking something when you watch this one. Clinch camera. Oh boy. Ooh. Ah. Even that second touchdown was hard too on that right wheel. That would have instantly broke that landing gear. We would have landed on the engine, struck the wing, and then crashed to a ball of fire at the end of the runway. That's what would have happened if this was real. That's another reason why I didn't want to go around. I was like, if I have to go around, I gotta talk to the ATC again. Oh boy, what a day today, guys. What a day. I'll just say, I struggled just to get the stream started due to multiple technical difficulties. I don't know, whenever I don't stream for a few days, for some reason, everything decides to not work anymore. I don't know, but we overcame that, got the stream started, got it going, and honestly, I enjoyed the flight. I had some difficulties, yes, it was not easy for me. I kept making a lot of mistakes, but I needed to be corrected, because if I had not been corrected, I would obviously go back and make the same mistakes again, and ouch, there it is again. So I am planning on being back tomorrow on Pilotedge once again. That depends. I might have something come up tomorrow. I'm trying to find out for sure. It looks like something might have to happen in real life that I gotta take care of. So if something does happen in real life that I gotta take care of, I probably won't be here, and I apologize for that. I'll be back next week. But hopefully, if all I'll be able to be here with you guys tomorrow for next stream. I'll be flying the Zibo 77 again with the CDU and on Pilotedge. So that is planned. Will I be on later for your controls? I don't know. I don't know. The plane is okay. Am I okay? No, I'm definitely not okay. I'm injured. Alright, last one. Guys, go in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. Thank you so much for coming out and hanging out and supporting your boy Blue. It's been a fun, interesting, frustrating stream. But it's all good, man. We continue. We persevere. We keep going. We keep flying. We keep learning. That's the thing about aviation. Even in real life, it's not always gonna go your way. You're gonna make mistakes. Things are gonna happen. And you're not gonna like all those things. It's just the way it is. That's the way it is. You gotta take the L's and the W's, man. That's why we celebrate when we win so hard. Because of streams just like this. But guys, thank you so much, Chief. Good to see you again, man. Thanks for supporting us. Amjad, thank you very much. Lee from Massachusetts. Appreciate you, my man. Amjad, also from Sierra Leone. Thank you, my man, very much for that. Brandon Chivora, thank you very much for hanging out with us through this hard landing. Aero Shoy Aviation, great to see you, my man. AH360, appreciate you as well. Patrick Salmon, or Salmon, I'm not sure which one it is. Plaz Mix, thank you for coming out. Filbert, thank you, man, for your continued support, my friend. James Ba, appreciate you as well. Yo, it's JPEG. HD Sim, thank you, my man. I'll tell you, man, HD Sim, Chief Senpai, those guys are gonna show me how it's done. That's what's gonna happen. They're gonna show me how it's done. Oh, I can't get my thing back. No, it's too late for Maydays. That was too late for Maydays. That's it. You don't get a Mayday call with that one. I'm telling you, man. Just be careful, guys, when you remove your bags from the upper compartment. I'm pretty confident things have shifted and possibly broken. You might need goggles and a hard hat. Bam, there it is. All right, guys. I'm telling you, this is one of those landings that, like, if I had done this landing, like, if I wasn't streaming right now and I had done a landing like this, I would not have even watched the replay. I would have walked away and just forgotten about it. That's how it is. I would have walked away, forgotten about it, logged off, deleted the flight log. Maybe try to flight over again later. That's one of those flights. If you walk away from them, yes, that's great. That's the positive, right? Any landing that you can walk away from is a good one. But also this landing in particular, when you walk away from it, you want to forget about it. So guys, thank you so much for your support again. Remember, SimVenture coming up from Pilotedge on the Pilotedge Network. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I do have a tent, so definitely come by and support us. That's happening next week, I believe. We're flying some planes into virtual Oshkosh. I am definitely looking forward to that. It was so much fun last year. Matter of fact, we actually crashed into a pool. Yeah, we crashed into a pool last year. So hopefully it doesn't happen again. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much. Hold on, let me get my face back on here. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. Huge shout out again to Next Level and to CockpitMasters for supporting the stream and allowing me to use the 737 CDU. It's been amazing. It's been really cool to be able to get my fingers on the thing. It's really cool. I love it. It's fun. It works perfect with the Zibo. But until next time, guys, remember you have 3 choices. Give up, give in, and give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I will see you guys next time, next video. I am all the way out. Did I say that correctly? Alright guys, I'm out. Peace!